I'm Kendra.
I'm Gavin.
I'm Hallie.
And today we are reviewing the Grand Junction Plaza.
Today we'll be rating each part of the park out of 10 off of functionality, fun, and would we come back.
Yeah.
For the Wetland Amphitheater, I would rate it out of 4.
I would rate this a 5 out of 10.
I'd probably get a 5 out of 10. It's not that comfortable.
No.
I give this thing a 10 out of 10. The rest of the park, like a 3. After exploring many parts of the park, I rated a 2 out of 10.
For me, I'd give this park a 6 out of 10. I give it a 6 out of 10 because it's not really conventional for younger children, but for teens like me, man, this is the life.
I would rate Under the Bridge an 8 out of 10. I think it's a cool little area. The rocks are pretty dangerous with the flowing water, but I think it would be a good place for some senior pictures.
I rate this area where the water is just flowing straight to the north here. I would rate this a 8 out of 10 as well. I really love it. It just doesn't help that people are spray painting the area, but yeah. Don't vandalize!
I'm Aiden at the sports desk along with Joe and Rowan today. We're going to be talking about the Colts, what problems they have, and what solutions they could use to solve those problems. Right now, I feel like they're the definition of a mid-franchise. There's not really much going for them right now.
Yeah, I'll start us off. You hit the nail right on the head. They are a mid-franchise. They either make the playoffs barely or miss the playoffs barely. There's a big problem with the draft. They trade a lot of their first-round picks. This year, they don't have a first-round pick. And I know a couple years down the road, they don't have first-round picks.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. The Colts are going to need more weapons because just Michael Pittman Jr. at the wide receiver position is not going to cut it. They're going to need more than just him. Maybe like a deep threat type of guy.
I agree with Rowan on that take. I think they definitely need some wide receiver depth. Michael Pittman Jr. is just not going to cut it for a team like the Colts. We're only 4 years removed from Andrew Luck's retirement, and in those 4 years, the Colts have had 4 different quarterbacks.
Well, it's why they're mediocre right now. They don't have a franchise QB. I think they need a blocking tight end for Jonathan Taylor. He's probably the best running back in the league along with Derrick Henry.
I would agree with that, but I think a huge need for them on the defensive side is a corner. They really have no one. They haven't signed Xavier Rhodes back, but he's toast anyway. So really, that will be a huge need for them. I think one that will be great for the Colts is Kyer Elam from Florida.
I agree. I feel like if the Colts don't make many moves on defense, this defense will honestly be worse than last year. They're going to need to pick up a corner. Darius Leonard lost his linebacker coach to the Bears, so we really don't know how that linebacker core is going to be this year. But on the coaching side of things, in my opinion, and I feel like in your opinion, I feel like there has to be better play calling. Have Marcus Brady call the plays, not Frank Reich.
Well, I mean, as a Patriots fan, I would want Frank Reich to keep calling the plays. Offensively, it seems like it's hit or miss. It seems like the Colts look like the best team in the league on offense, or they just look really awful. I think Taylor should be getting 25 to 30 carries a game.
This isn't something the organization itself can do, but the Colts need a realistic fan base. You don't have Luck anymore. You don't have Manning anymore. It's time to bring your ego down a little bit. I think Joe said someone told him that the Colts were going to go 15-2 this year. Is that correct?
Yeah, 15-2 this year. I also remember another time they tried to tell me they were going to go 13-3 after Luck retired that season.
Yeah, I agree with both of you. This fan base needs to stop. It's getting ridiculous at this point. So you're probably not even going to win the division. Just stop it, please.
And that's coming from a Colts fan himself. So you're going to lose to the Jaguars at Jacksonville. That's guaranteed because you
My
haven't
God.
beaten them in 7 years there. Honestly, the thing I have with the Colts is that they're not really settling for a rebuild, right? If they just rebuild for 1 or 2 years, they could honestly maybe be contenders. I'd say it's honestly going to be a miracle if the Colts even make the playoffs this year. But to cap this episode off, right now, what are your predictions for the Colts next season?
9-8.
I would have to agree with you. 9-8 being probably the 8 or 9 seed in the AFC, missing the playoffs.
I'd say probably 6-11 or 7-10. I'm not really high on the Colts this year. I'm pretty sure the Colts lost a couple of
Yeah,
linemen.
Chris Reed went to Minnesota.
Yeah. Matt Ryan's very underrated. Definitely not a top 10 quarterback. I could easily name 10 quarterbacks better than him. Again, we're still really far from the beginning of the NFL season, but I'm not really high on the Colts this year. Yeah, that's going to be the end of our Colts talk. It's going to be an interesting season.
Okay, we're good.
Hey, it's Kennedy.
It's Claire.
And it's Evie.
And today we're going to be trying 6 different flavors of Peeps.
All right, so the flavors we have are hot tamale, original, fruit punch, coffee, chocolate, and birthday cake.
And we're going to be rating them out of 10. Ready? It's not bad.
I don't like that.
Really?
Mm-mm.
I rate it like a 7 out of 10.
It's good, but it's like spicy. And I feel
Really?
like it shouldn't be.
It just tastes like cinnamon.
I give it a 3.
I give it like a 4.
Okay. Okay. Original Peep. It doesn't really taste like anything.
This kind of tastes like air.
Yeah. Like sweet air.
I like it.
It's like a sugar.
I give it like a 5 out of 10. It's nothing special.
Yeah, definitely a 5.
Yeah, I give it a 5 too.
Okay.
I like it.
I like this one the most.
Yeah, I think this is a good one.
I'll
This
give it
is
like
good.
a 7.
Like an 8.5.
Yeah.
I would actually eat like more than one of these.
It's like a, what do you rate it?
A 7.5.
It's like kind of like sour at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not sour, but like, what's the word?
Like, I don't know.
Tangy.
Yeah.
Tangy. Okay, chocolate pudding. That's a good one.
Really good.
It's like hot chocolate.
I'd say like a 9 out of 10. This is really good.
Yeah, I'd give it a 9.
I
Give
definitely
it an 8.
I'd definitely eat like more.
Yeah.
Next, we're gonna do the
I'm
coffee
scared
one.
for this one.
That's really good.
That's so good.
I'm gonna give it a 10.
Yeah, 10 for me. I mean,
3.
oh, I think that's
It
delicious.
I
tastes
like
Coffee.
coffee flavored things.
I think
like
that's like
coffee.
actually delicious. Okay. Cheers. It's not bad.
It kind of
Okay.
just tastes like a marshmallow.
Yeah, it just tastes like original.
Yeah.
Maybe like a little more like vanilla.
But it's good.
It's pretty good.
I'd say like a 6.5.
Yeah, I'd probably give it a 6.
Yeah.
Definitely not
I
my
think a
favorite
6.
flavor.
Yeah. Pretty
Okay.
basic. Okay.
Okay, guys, so that's it for us trying all 6 flavors of Peeps. And my favorite personally was coffee. Kennedy?
My favorite was also coffee.
Mine was definitely the fruit,
Fruit
punch
punch.
one.
Thanks
good.
for watching.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thanks for watching.